Hey guys, it's MadameWario. Welcome back to even more Ask MadameWario. I wanted to start off by saying that I am not really accepting any more questions, and this time none of my questions are categorized. I'm just going to go in order of how people submitted them. So, I didn't want to make you guys wait for 10,000 years, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. Starting with question number 1, which is from Clone Oh Hi, who says, "What is your favorite Mario Party minigame ever?" Um, well, this one's kind of obvious for people who have followed me for a long time. It's Facelift from Mario Party 1, if you have never heard me freak out about that enough. And I really think that that should be its own game. I think there should be like Mario's Plastic Surgery, because I would play it all the time. So that's my favorite of all time. Because that's kind of, I feel like a lot of people already know that. I guess if I had to pick a second favorite, that's a lot harder. I don't know, there are like so many ones that are in second place. It'd probably have to be like, I don't know, something like, something from Mario Party 1, I know that much. It'd probably be like Mario Bandstand or, like Buried Treasure, Crazy Cut. I don't know. I love all those so much. So yeah, I guess that's my answer. P.S. You can probably hear Mario Party 3 in the background, because I'm actually playing that right now, but I got inspired. I was like, I should answer questions, so that's why I did. So anyway, that's question 1. Let's see, what else? Oh yeah, and forgive me if I pronounce your name terribly again. Okay, what would your reaction be if in the next Mario game Peach was revealed to be a man? And this was asked by Angeli Let's Plays. Okay, I don't know if I said that right, but what would I do if Peach was revealed to be a man? I'd probably laugh hysterically first, and then I would go out into the world and say that I was right all along, that Peach really is a tranny. Um, I don't know. I think I would that would just make my life, kind of, because that would be hilarious. So I'm pretty sure I'd be happy either way. That'd be really funny. Video Games for U2C asks, what was the first video game you have ever played? How old were you? It's been a while since I talked about this. It was actually like my second project ever, so that's why it's been a while. My first game I ever played was Super Mario Brothers 3. And let's see, I started playing that when I was about 3, like around 3. That's when I first started playing it. Basically when I could comprehend what was happening at almost 3 or just 3 years old. That's when I started playing, and I loved it, and I don't know, that was what started the whole Mario thing, because if you think about it, on my channel I don't really play any other games. I only play Nintendo games. That's just kind of what's happened, because that's what I grew up with, and that's what I really like, and I love Mario in that series, so I think that's what kind of started it too. It's just that's what I started playing. But fun story, my mom, when she was pregnant with me, she actually played Mario Brothers 3 all the time to stop her morning sickness, for as fun of a idea as that is. So really, I probably heard that music in the womb, so I had to know something after I was born. So anyway, that's the first game I ever played, and that's kind of my little story behind that. Let's see, who's next? Okay. Ark the Lad? Wait, yeah, I guess so. Ark the Lad 1001 asks, MadameWario, do you have a boyfriend? No, I do not. I'm not really. Let's see. Well, unless you consider, like, Wario to be my boyfriend, because I am Madame Wario, which really doesn't make any sense. The title Madam doesn't make any sense. It really doesn't. I just like the sound of it. Um, I could have been Mrs. Wario, but I think that makes it even weirder, so I don't know. But, no, I don't actually. Not really. 1337 Tricola, lol, lol. I have no idea what I just said, but I screwed your name up, I know it. Okay, asks, do you hunch over when you play video games or sit erect? I don't know. Oh. I want to say I sit erect, because, like, right now I'm sitting pretty, like, straight up and down. Let me think. I don't know. Here, wait. I don't know. I think I sit. I'm probably leaning against something, but I'm not one to be like this. I don't like that. That hurts. I would rather sit like this if I'm not against anything. But I'm probably like this, so I guess you could say half hunched, half. I don't really know what that is. But. So I don't think I sit hunched, though. I think I'm either up or I'm back. I don't know, but that's a good question, because even I'm not sure. Because even now, like, when I relaxed, I kind of just leaned back. I didn't really go like this, so I guess that's the answer. Alright, moving on. Zunzet here asks, hey, madam, what's up? My question is, how are you liking some of the singles from Lady Gaga's Born This Way? Oh my gosh! Okay, let me find it. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Sweet! I actually got the CD the day it came out. But I absolutely love the single Born This Way. Mainly because I love the message behind it, number one. It's kind of a given, but I'm like all gay rights and whatnot, so, I have a lot of friends that, I feel that I should be gay rights for them too, and I believe in that. So, I really like Born This Way. I'm actually choreographing a dance to that right now too, for something I'm working on for school. So, and it is representing gay rights, so there you go. So I absolutely love Born This Way. I heard it like once. She sent an email or posted something on her YouTube and was like, my new single, like months ago. And I remember listening to it once, and then I was like, it was just on repeat after that. I was like, I really like this immediately. The other ones that have, let me think. I think Judas, yeah, Judas is on the radio. I don't know if Marry the Night is on the radio, but Judas was another release single. I didn't like it as much at first. I mean, it was okay, but I don't know. It grew on me later. Like after I kept listening to it, I was like, oh, I think I really like this, because I'm who I am. Whenever I listen to songs, I think of like dances or something that would match them really well. And Judas would be a really cool dance. The only problem is that people will butcher it, guaranteed, and it will look bad. So that's like the stupidest reason not to listen to a song ever, but that's what happens to me. So yeah, I really like Judas now, though. I could listen to it all the time now, but that one had to grow on me more. And Marry the Night is kind of growing on me too. I'm not a huge fan of that song, but I don't know. When I went to see her in concert, for those of you who have the CD, I don't know how many of you have, but she played You and I, and this was last July, so this was almost a year ago. And I loved that song in concert, and that's probably one of my favorites off the CD. So anyway, that's my Lady Gaga fandom, and yeah, I keep both the Lady Gaga CDs in my purse in case I need, like, some kind of pimp music, because all my MJ CDs, there's so many of them. I used to carry them all around, but that was like an entire case in my purse. Anyway, I've gone on in this question long enough. What time am I at? Oh good, I still have plenty of time. Okay. Alright, let's see. Who's next? Oh, the Boom175 asks, MadameWario, what are your thoughts on the NFL lockout? To be perfectly honest, I don't have any thoughts on the NFL lockout because I don't like football at all. I'm assuming you mean NFL. as in football, unless I'm crazy. I don't know. I miss a lot of weird jokes. I miss a lot of jokes that other people know like all the time, and then I'm like, what? And I try to answer it, and they're like, no, that's from this. It's a reference, and I'm like, yeah, whatever. Uh, but anyway, I'm assuming that's football. No, I'm not interested in football at all. I'm like, I don't want to see guys grabbing each other's butts over a pig that was killed and is rolling around on this field. I don't know. I just don't like football. I honestly don't. Not that I have anything against people who like it. I only have something against people who get in a call and then talk about it for 2 hours straight live there knowing I hate football. Anyway, next is Freedom Fries Taste Bad. Wow, I said that right. Okay. Freedom Fries Taste Bad asks, have you ever had your heart broken? Well, in the romantic sense, I can't say that I have, no. Which is going to sound horrible, because that's going to be like, oh, you're a heartbreaker. Well, no. No, in the romantic sense, I'm honestly not very experienced, if you will. So, no, I haven't in that sense. I feel like in other ways, yes, definitely. I feel like everyone's had their heart broken with something, though. So I guess I'm kind of lucky to not have it broken in the romantic sense because, you know, from what I hear, it's pretty devastating, and I could imagine. But in other ways, I would have to say yes. And like I said, I feel like everybody has something that it's like, that's really upset them or disappointed them in their life, or just something that's happened that shouldn't have. That's kind of heartbreaking or kind of ruins something for you. Because there's really all different kinds of heartbreak. I have to say that I have in many other senses, but when it comes to romance, which is probably more what your question is, I'm assuming, I don't know, I'd say no, but in other ways I'd say yes, and I figure most people probably have with something. But anyway, moving on from there, Blue-Eyed Girly 249, I see this name a lot, asks, hey again, what's up? My question this time around, I'm just curious, what all do you do to work out, maintain your weight? I'm trying to lose some weight and just wondered what I could do differently. I like this question because I could talk about this for a long time. Anyway, well, number one, there's always at least one comment on my videos that says, oh, you're so skinny, you must be anorexic. And I'm like, you must not have good eyesight, because no, I'm not anorexic. If you've clearly never seen an anorexic person. I don't know, I've always been thin. But anyway, I'm a person who's like crazy about working out. I do it all the time. I can't say that. Let me think. Well, I guess I'll just say what I know first. What I do basically is I do a lot of conditioning, which is like sit-ups, crunches, push-ups. I like doing those a lot. Gooba's up, by the way. But I feel like a lot of people, when they do that, they're like, I'm going to do like 20 crunches, and then I'm going to do 10 or 20 sit-ups and 50 push-ups. And then it's like, if you don't do it every day, or if you don't reach that number one day, it's like you're disappointed and it's really discouraging. I don't like that. I don't like counting or going by numbers. That's like, I feel like that's just really discouraging. What I would advise anyone to do who wants to like work out, I would say, because this is what I do, I always put on like my iPod, and I'll put on one song that's probably like 3 to 4 minutes, whatever, just the average length of most songs, and I'll say, okay, I'm going to do sit-ups this entire song. So I'll do sit-ups, and if I get tired in the middle of the song, I'll either start doing crunches too, or I'll flip over and do push-ups. It works really well because then you're not counting, trying to reach a number or something. And then if you get tired, you don't feel like, oh, I didn't finish the whole song, I just stopped. You just move on to something else that's like a different muscle or a different area. And that helps out a lot. So like, And if you can reach the goal of like doing sit-ups for an entire song and then doing crunches for an entire song, flipping over and doing push-ups for an entire song, and just like waiting out in between when you get tired, that's going to benefit you way more than trying to reach a number or just doing like fake crunches to try and convince yourself that you're doing whatever. Sorry if you can hear that. There's a helicopter going by and I have no idea why. So yeah, that's what I would advise. Try all different types of conditioning just like that. Try doing sit-ups for one song, and if you get tired in the middle, flip over and do push-ups, and it really works well. Like, it works out really great. As far as like eating, which I don't think this was part of your question, but I feel like I would get asked this too. I mean, I am a vegetarian. I don't eat a whole lot, but I'm always hungry because I have seriously the fastest metabolism on the planet, and it's to the point where it's annoying. Like, God, why do I have to eat 7 times a day? Everybody else eats 3, and I'm like, I'm hungry every hour and a half. So, I mean, that's something that I just have. I don't know, I kind of inherited that from somebody in my family, but, I don't know. I don't eat like big portions or anything, and then but if you're working out, you better be eating a lot, like, because you need to have something in your body making you stronger. If you do it like if you start working out without eating, then you just like your body goes into panic mode. I learned this in dance. Your body goes into panic mode, and then you'll actually gain weight. So it's really weird. It's not the way you'd think it would work, but that's what happens. Oh yeah, and I didn't really talk about cardio. If you're doing cardio, I do the same thing. I put on like a song and I make sure I'm moving the whole time, and I try to do like 3 big jumps, and then like just kind of run in place, and then if I get tired I'll walk around, and then I'll go back, and just if you do that, it really does, you do get like a good workout. And again, that can be for like 3 or 4 minutes. So you don't have to do a whole lot every single day. But if you do that, you should be fine. That should help a lot. So yeah, that's my advice there. Sorry it took so long. But I really wanted to be thorough with that. So let's move on. Shadow Koopa XL, or 40, asks, my question is, when was the moment you realized that MJ was your favorite singer, and what was the first song you have heard of him? Oh, what was the first song I heard of his? When I have a really good memory. I don't know why, but one of my earliest childhood memories, let's see, I moved to my new house when I was 3, so I had to be younger than that. I had to be like 2.5, because it was at my old house. And I remember Thriller, the video, being on TV, and my sisters were watching it. Something. I mean, it's fuzzy because I was so little, but I remember watching that video and like hearing that song, and I mean, I really liked it, but it scared me when he started like transforming into the werecat or whatever he is, and so I got really scared and I started crying, and then my mom took me to bed. I remember that memory so well, and I was so little. So I always say the first song I heard of his was Thriller, because that's the first song I remember hearing, even though I probably heard songs in the womb, I guarantee. But that was the first song I remember hearing, like, in person. When I realized he was my favorite singer, I was probably 4. This was more when my memory was better, but I was probably 4, because we had this tape of we still have it, this tape of all these Michael Jackson videos that my mom recorded, and I would just watch that thing on repeat and do like the dance. I could watch that all day, and I did many times. And like there was no other singer I was that obsessed with for my entire life, so probably when I was 4 years old, honestly. So yeah, I would say when I was 4, and first song was Thriller, obviously. Let me check time. Alright, I am... Okay, let's see. I'm about at 20 minutes, so I'll go ahead and answer one more question, and then call this video quits. Okay, let's see. Or I'll make a different part to upload later. Alex Pelham? I guess that's how you say that. 1239 asks, well, nice job on 5,000 subscribers. Thank you. I still need to reply to everyone's comment on that video, by the way, because I usually do that. Let's see. If Wario, Waluigi, Toad, Yoshi, and Peach were never made in the Mario Party games, who would you be? And P.S. It has to be male and female. Okay, so I can't be Wario, Waluigi, Toad, Yoshi, or Peach, which I'm never anybody but Wario. So it has to be male and female? I have no choice but to be Birdo. I don't want to be Birdo. I guess I'd have to be Birdo. I guess Birdo, because he's the tranny. I've confused myself. Yep, Birdo. I guess Birdo's my only option. Oh gosh. Alright guys, well, this has been MadameWario. This has been Ask MadameWario Part 2. I'll be back with more questions, later? I don't know. There'll be another video uploaded sometime in the future. So, thanks for watching, thanks for submitting your questions, and thank you for, making 5,000 subscribers possible. I'll see you next time. Bye.